up, peeps? Welcome back to Bad Axe Bourbon. This is the 10 whiskeys I either won't buy again or I was really disappointed in. No particular order. They're all disappointing. But some you pay a lot of money for and you just kind of go, what the heck? What's all the hubbub? What's all the hype? Let's get her started. And there's probably going to be a couple controversial ones in here, so it's my palate. Let's start off with this. It's pretty much one bottle. It's the same stuff, just a little bit of proof difference. We're just going to start right here with the Uncle Nearest line. I have not had the rye. I have not had the single barrel, but this 1884 and 1856, nah, I ain't doing it. And I bought these both on the same day, and you can see how much I have left in there. And I've had them for a little bit now. So we got 93 proof and 100 proof. Only 7 more proof, people, right? It was that Tennessee whiskey. It just tastes too much like, Jack Old Number 7 to me, really. Maybe it's because the proof's so low. But you know, when it's Jack, to me, gets good over 120 proof. Couple exceptions, and these aren't them. All right, that's that. This guy right here, this Oak and Eden Wheat and Spire. Wow, this is, maybe it's got something to do with letting that spire sit in there too long or what, but that spire I don't even think is real wood. It looks like a piece of particle board. Nice pop. Oh my gosh, that smells like a straight up cinnamon stick. Like you would grate on to put it on something to get natural cinnamon. It's not good. Not good. Straight up like chewing on a cinnamon stick. It's almost red too. It is. And it's wheated too, so you think it'd be a little bit softer. But there's just too much cinnamon in there. Maybe just keeping that thing in there. Keeping that spire in there too long. 116 proof too. That doesn't help with that cinnamon. This one really, really disappointed me because I was really hyped up. This thing right here, we went, we're between Fort Worth and Dallas in Texas, because till recently you couldn't get Iron Root in California. So first time I've been to a Specs, Mrs. Bad Axe and Nana Bad Axe were sitting in the car waiting for me to go check out Specs. But this was a pick from Specs, the Iron Root Harbinger. And I'd had it before. I've had media samples from Iron Root. Loved them. They were great. But this one, a limited small batch pick from Specs, all pumped up to get it. Like I said, I tasted this thing. It is terrible. I'm telling you, it is terrible. It's a 36-month bourbon. I mean, I know they're in Texas. They think they get away with the less time in the barrels. I mean, sometimes you can. I'm in a valley here at Corbin Cash, or in a valley in California. You can get away with less time here too, a lot of times. It gets hot in the valley, people. But this bottle, at least, is terrible. Sorry, Iron Root or Specs, whoever. Honestly, I can't believe that someone picked this from Specs and said, hey, yeah, this is the one we want to put in the store and have our name on it. Anyway, this one is not good. I've had great products from there. This particular bottle is no bueno. You got one you want me to try? Send it to me. I'll compare them. Maybe I got a bad bottle, but this one is no good. Really disappointed by this one too, because I'm a big fan of a lot of their products. Old Elk Cigar Cut. And you know, maybe this got something to do with it. It just kind of not like it matters. This cigar cut, this let me see here. Was it 110, 110.6 proof. Yeah, you know, it tastes like, I remember it tasting like a lot of tree bark and dirty sock, something like that. You know, that aroma that you get from like a wet, damp, rotted tree, kind of, you could go grab it and you just break it really easily. And then, you know, kind of like when you're a kid, you know, in the teenage years or in high school, they don't want to, you know, your son doesn't want to change his sock. Like, what's that smell? Mix those two smells together. Imagine getting that on the palate. Not good. I was super disappointed in that because I love cigar finished things. Not good. Especially with all those other cigar cuts and cigar blends out there. They're normally a little sweeter. This was not it. And maybe going into it with that expectation is what led me to that. And maybe with a cigar, it would be better. Maybe with a sweet cigar, it'd be better. I have to hold that judgment. But on its own, man, it's not for me, that's for sure. I do like so many of their other products, though. The double weeded, just the weeded whiskey, infinity blend. I got backups of those things. But this one, at least this one, not for me. Yeah, here we go. Peerless Small Batch. What's the proof on this sucker? It's a 109.4 proof. Yeah, you know how much I like that Peerless Double Oak finish. Great, it made my top 5. I think it was number 3 of my top 5 of my finished whiskeys. Same bottle, nice and cool. This one, oh man, this is 109.4 proof. I think it comes out on the palate at about 409 proof. I don't know what's going on. I was super excited to get this. This was just under $100 when I got it. Man, this one did not hit the mark here. Again, a distillery, they got some really good products and products I really like. But this small batch, wow. Like a atomic bomb went off in your mouth right here. Not good. You can't even think about enjoying it. It's way too hot. It's just all ethanol and cinnamon and black pepper right here. Anyway, disappointing. This one right here, Bullet Single Barrel. I think this is 100 proof, 104 proof. Not that it's bad per se. This is great in old fashions. I like Bullet bourbon, Bullet rye in my old fashions. You know what? I kicked it up a notch with this guy in old fashions. Is great. It's just not a sipper, that's for sure. Not for me. It's I think they got the regular Bullet bourbon dialed in for that flavor profile and that ethanol. Then when they kicked it up a notch right here, I don't know. I'll have to try it again. Woo! Nice pop. You know what? Let me try it again real quick. Real quick. It's been a minute, people. Not very much. Bullet Single Barrel. There's not much on the nose, really. I get a little black pepper. All right. I'm going for the sip real quick. No. There's a lot of cinnamon on it. I'm not as disappointed in it as I was when I originally got it. Maybe that's because I was already disappointed in it and now I'm coming back to it again. It's been a while. It's not too bad. This is, like I said, this is great in old fashioned. It's in no particular order, so it's not bad. I was just disappointed in it. So, yeah, it's got some black pepper and some heat. Maybe I'm the least disappointed in this one on this list. Still disappointed in it though. Thought it'd be better than it is. All right, so Frey Ranch, the single grain series. This is the 100% wheat. only comes in 375. You can see there. I'll never buy this one again. Talk about being disappointed. Again, a distiller. I love their single barrel strength. Is their 4 grain. Is one of the best that I have. I get every time I see a different store pick of that, I buy it. It don't even have to taste. I just get it. Their Ball and Bond rye. Great. That was my favorite rye before I discovered Corbin Cash, actually. But this 100% wheat, this is like, I don't know what all the, this is probably one of those controversial ones. I don't know what the hype is around this. This one is like it's like a damp, dirty sock again. Wet leaves and a dirty sock. Oh, that's not good. Old wet newspaper, damp grain. Like after a hard rain at night, you just got a whole bunch of wheat left outside. That's, I mean, I guess that makes sense. But you know what? I'm gonna put myself through this. You don't believe me? Give me a contact. Oh man. Yes, there's that sock. No. That's not good. Is this a bad bottle? I don't know, but it's definitely a bad bottle. But you want me to, if you disagree with me, let me know in the comments. And if you have some, send me a sample. I'll trade you samples. I'll be more than happy to exchange samples with you, and let me know what you think of this. All right. This one right here, there's no tasting this one for me, since yes, the biggest complaint I have with this, I mean, the Duke. Love the Duke. I love the Grand Cru silver label version of this. This is supposed to be a double barrel. The double barrel Founders Reserve Grand Cru. That's what this is supposed to be. It should be better. It should be sweeter. And I'll have to go back to it. I did have some of it, but you can see I didn't have much because I was like, what? Maybe it's a bad bottle, but because I was in Fort Collins, not Fort Collins, that's in Colorado, Fort Worth, Texas, and had this at the John Wayne store right there, down there on the, what's that, crap, Stockyard, the Stockyards. Right behind Billy Bob's. It was good. I had it there. It was good. Maybe it'd been open longer or what. I don't know. But you know what? Maybe if I could get this open, this is the biggest complaint. I don't have a corkscrew out here or anything. Every bottle I've had of Duke, this has happened. I was doing a live stream, and this happened to my regular Duke and my Grand Cru on the same live stream. The cap came off of the cork. Dude, get it together. Do something about it. Fix your corks. Anyway, that's the biggest complaint I have with that. But you know, it's still the Duke, and it doesn't live up to the toasted barrel to me. What it's supposed to be, or what I imagine it is. All the other ones, or most of the other ones I have, kind of like that cigar cut from Old Elk didn't live up to, in my mind, what the cigar cuts and the cigar blends are. This kind of finds itself in the same lane as it. It's too far outside of what I think it should be, or what I expect it to be. Maybe they weren't going for that, but anyway, when I buy those type of things, a double barrel, toasted, I'm thinking it's going to be a little bit sweeter down that graham crackery, s'mores, maybe dark chocolate type of road. The cigar cut, cigar blend, I think they're going to be a little bit sweeter. But anyway, I was disappointed in this one. obviously. So yeah, this is the double barrel dupe. Sorry, dupe. This one here probably was my biggest disappointment. And see, there's a lot of it gone because it's not actually bad. It's a decent whiskey. Actually, it's easy to sip on. This guy right here, Indigo's Hour by Orphan Barrel. 90 proof, I believe. Yep, 90 proof. 18 year. You can see how much is gone there. But, because it's an easy sipper. But, I got this at Costco and it was nearly 200 bucks. It was like 189 something. We tax it's in the 190. So, just shy of 200 bucks for this. And it's just not, if you go by the $10 per year, you get the 8 to 18 years, you'll get there, you know. But if you go by that table, but the 90 proof, you bring it down a little. I think that would bring that cost down a little bit. But you know, Orphan Barrel, they're supposed to be they have been like the masters of low proof. But there's just, for me, I don't get a whole bunch of flavor in this thing. If you're gonna have that low proof, you know, the years are up, but you got a low proof, you better be banging those flavors out. Yeah, there's just not a lot on there. I have used it as a starter, but then I start thinking about, like, I'm using a $200 whiskey as just a palate prepper. But anyway, and I have given a lot of samples out. You know, people, I'm going, what do you think about this? What do you think about this? Even blinded, what do you think about this? Anyway, it's not bad. I'm just disappointed in it. This probably is my biggest disappointment of them all because of the price point and just not a lot of flavor. Right? All right. Beautiful bottle though. Beautiful packaging. I've had great Orphan Barrel stuff. So there's that. So anyway, that's it. I don't know if that was 10. How many bottles? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 10. That's my 10. So I would say if I was going to put it, I said there was no order, but if I was going to put an order to them, this probably be my #1 disappointment for 2024. And like I said, that being said, it's not a bad whiskey. It's the price point for what you're getting. Not a whole bunch of flavor. All right? Not bad, just not a lot. All right, that's it. Top 10 disappointing whiskeys of 2024. For Bad Axe Bourbon, sharing good bourbon with friends and family is Bad Axe. These aren't them, people. These aren't them. If you disagree, let me know in the comments. I'm Bobby. Out. Like, comment, subscribe.